Hi guys, just making a quick video on the BCM blem upper receivers. If you guys were wondering what these receivers were or what the quality is on them or what kind of blems are to be expected on these upper receivers. I had ordered a couple of them a while back and they have come in. When they came in, they had no real blemishes from what I can say, like hard blemishes. They had light scuffing on them, like from other non-coated aluminum parts rubbing up against them, just kind of putting a little bit of a transfer on that black coating. Now, the cool thing about these uppers are that most of your upper receivers, your 70-75 forged uppers, are around that $70 mark. I mean, you're looking anywhere from 50 to $150, somewhere in there, for an upper that's forged. The cool thing is that these BCM uppers are only $79.95 from BCM. They are the $120 upper, but because they are blem, they are $79.95. They also come with a dust cover and a forward assist. So that's two add-ons for free. These uppers, I've noticed that the barrel goes into them a lot easier. If you take these uppers and put them in the oven at 300 degrees for about 20 minutes, if you do that, you will not need a upper receiver clamp to put this barrel in. All you will need is just wear some good heavy gloves, grab your part out of the oven, and you can press your barrel right into that bushing. Or into that sleeve. From what I can tell, these uppers are great. They're chalky as hell when they come to you in the mail, like just dry as a bone. It kind of worried me at first because I was wondering whether or not that was going to be permanent or not. But what I did was I found out that if you take some of this, and I'm sure you can use whatever oil you want. It's just this is what I had handy. Just oil, no cleaner. If you use cleaner, for some reason it doesn't seem to work. But if you just use just oil and give these a good rub down, they will come out satiny smooth. This one I have just oiled and it is still oily. Tomorrow, I've noticed if you let these sit with some oil on them for a while, it just kind of soaks it in, and then it'll give it a chance to get a good shine on it to where it looks like a brand new part. And then once that is done, wipe it off with a rag and it'll look like a nice smooth satin. If you look at this piece, this is what it'll look like, basically. Now, oh, by the way, this blem did not come there. That was made by me in my haste in putting this together. I'm not sure about the Brownells vise blocks, but these eBay vise blocks, I've noticed, if you are clamped onto that upper receiver and there's any type of wiggle back and forth, or if you're trying to like force this barrel in there, what'll happen is it'll put little like rub marks basically on your finish, and it has transferred rub marks onto my upper receiver. I mean, it's permanent now. It's got, if you can, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's got little marks if you notice. Now, the way I fixed that, or made it a little smoother was I just took a Scotch-Brite pad and I just rubbed down the whole receiver. Now, it's not going to matter to you if you're going to be Cerakoting your parts. Blems aren't even going to matter to you if you're Cerakoting your parts. I'm just throwing this out there. Also, I wanted to add in here that these eBay cheapo clamps, they work. I've never owned a Brownell clamp, so I really can't say if it's the same, but it did put marks on that receiver from getting shucked around a little bit. So that's just something to keep in mind. You might want to take like a thin cloth and put it over your receiver if you're not going to be Cerakoting your parts. Just take a thin cloth, wrap it around your receiver, then clamp it in there if you're going to be using an eBay vise. But yeah, this one was the test bed, and this one was where I ran into these issues. This one went together flawlessly, and that's why I'm making this video. I'm trying to pass on what I am finding with this stuff to you guys so that you can get a better idea or understanding as to what you're doing so you don't make the same mistakes I do. So that being said, the BCM upper is a great purchase. You're getting a $120 receiver for $80 plus a dust cover and forward assist for free, basically. One thing to note, I'm not sure if this is something that BCM forgot, but in this dust cover, they forgot to put this little C-clip in the kit. So I had to use my own C-clip. That was left out, so keep that in mind. You can find these dust covers clips on eBay for I don't know how much. They're cheap, but just it works fine. So keep that in mind. That's the only thing you're going to be needing. Other than that, it is complete. I'll have to give this product a 2 thumbs up, and yeah, awesome product and awesome price.